And with an election comes increased political discussions at home and excessive information on social media, especially in a divided political climate. Many can have anxiety about the election this year. Fox Illinois' Carolina Hassett has more on how you can manage that anxiety and have healthy conversations at home.
From texts on our phone to seeing signs lined up as we're walking down this side of the road, it can increase our chances of election fatigue. I spoke to an expert on ways to manage that anxiety.
Absolutely not. I've actually had no concern about this election.
There is a bit of anxiety going into it.
While some residents may have different feelings about the election this year, there's one thing many can agree on.
Families are divided, communities are divided.
And the intensity of this election.
Does this election feel at higher stakes than past elections?
Oh, very, very, very much higher.
From alerts on phones to political signs to nonstop television coverage, the election can cause anxiety for many people.
People sense that there's a lot to gain or a lot to lose in this election. There's a lot at risk here.
This has a lot to do with added stresses of the current political climate being very divided, as well as nervousness with the election outcome.
One view of America versus a totally different view of America, and people are passionate about both.
But there are some ways to cope, especially when it comes to families or workplaces that are divided.
Some key things you want to keep in mind in a family are civility, respect, appreciating the other's point of view.
Something that can also be reflected in the workplace.
The way I try to approach it is you can have your opinion, I'll have mine, and then when we vote, you vote for who you want to vote for, and that's all that you can kind of do.
Bill Murdoch, a clinical psychologist, feels social media, especially during an election, can suck people in, and that it's important to unplug.
You can stay addicted to that and see it all day long to where you buy in and that's all you're thinking about. Go do something else.
Because at the end of the day, many are going out to vote for one thing.
Improvement, just better.
Now, Murdoch added that if you do live in a house that is divided, it's important to educate your children on how the voting system works and allow them to develop their own individual opinions. In Springfield, I'm Carolina Hassett. Back to you.
Thank you, Carolina. Murdoch says that while voter intimidation is limited here in Springfield, many can have fears about things that can occur after an election is over. Don't miss a video. Subscribe to our YouTube channel today for more Central Illinois news.